Welcome everybody. Today we're going to be looking at a 9-year-old MoreAli-A gaming setup, my very first gaming setup in the world. Back when this was recorded, I was still living with my parents. I was in a tiny room with a bedroom, a sink, and all of my computer stuff. It was insane. For those of you guys who don't know, over on my main channel, if you go to the About section, you can see I started this channel in 2006. It's so old. And I was messing around today, looked at my videos. You're probably used to seeing all of the bright, colorful Fortnite thumbnails, but if you go to oldest, the videos on here are 10 years old. But those videos that are even older than this that are privated that nobody can view anymore and hidden away that I randomly came across was my very first gaming setup. This video was uploaded almost exactly 9 years ago. At 67,000 views was when I hit 100,000 subscribers. Look at that OG MoreAli-A logo. If you want to see this video and you're excited, hit that thumbs up button for the next 5 seconds. You're in the right place. Get comfy. I literally haven't watched this in about 9 years, so it's going to be very interesting. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribing here to MoreAli-A for loads of secret videos and awesome reactions that you won't see anywhere else. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy. Young MoreAli-A and his OG gaming setup. If you remember this intro, you are OG. This was before the intro, but now everyone knows for the MoreAli-A meme. That was it.
What is
back
up,
in the
guys?
day.
My name's MoreAli-A and welcome
Okay,
to
hold up. I don't think I can deal with hearing the OG MoreAli-A voice. I'm gonna mute myself. I'll give you a post-commentary look at what's going on here. We're gonna have to do this part by part. This was my entire gaming setup. I mean, the bed itself literally took up half the room, but I managed to squeeze some stuff in here. And yes, there was a sink in my room. If you ever watched any of my old videos, you will have seen it behind me in my setup. Hopefully, for all of you guys watching this at home, it'll make you realize that to just start a YouTube channel, you don't need the craziest setup in the world. I mean, obviously mine now is pretty insane, but this is literally what it was back in the day. And I just want to say, that bed was seriously comfy. It may have been tiny, may have been a little bit old, but it was very comfy. I even had my own fireplace in the room. MoreAli-A's OG setup was pretty swaggy. You know what? I'm going to turn my commentary back on. I want to see what I say.
I have moved my Xbox and everything into my room.
Oh my gosh. I didn't have all of my gaming equipment in my room. I forgot about that. I used to have the tiniest old fat TV. I mean, we're talking like no bigger than this. And I would plug it into my laptop and put a microphone in a different room. I wasn't actually allowed any TVs or gaming consoles in my room. I forgot about that. What is that chair? Hey, many an OG MoreAli-A videos recorded on that chair. This is tidy, guys. This is tidy. Oh, look at this. The first look at the OG setup, baby. Modern Warfare 2 on Xbox. Whoo! You didn't get much better than that. This TV doesn't look like a gaming monitor, but it was HD. And I spent all of my money in the world, like 100 and something pounds, on that screen to upgrade to HD. Woo! Still got great cable management to this day. It's literally a mess. This was my original recording device. I spent my first £100 on the screen, couldn't record for ages, and then spent another £100 on that. The HD PVR, one of the very first world's recording HD device. Back then, it wasn't even made for gaming. It was just to record, like, TV shows. We were groundbreaking, ladies and gentlemen.
I have like 9 or 10 sockets there, and that's the Hauppauge HD PVR.
That's a lot of cables coming out of it. I thought I just used HDMI. Yo, you couldn't record in HDMI back in the day. There wasn't anything. Until Elgato and my boys came along, there wasn't anything. Look, what is... Oh, I was doing maths paper. I was still in school at that time. That makes sense. I was balancing videos and A-levels, which I think is like college or high school for you guys as well.
Bruh, look at this dude.
Look at that gaming mouse. I mean, it's got nothing on my Roccat, like 60-gram gaming mouse that I've got right now. Shout out Roccat. This bad boy was a USB. I didn't even have a mouse mat. How was I editing? And look at this laptop. This laptop made so many OG videos. And then my mum will hate me for saying this, but she pulled it off my desk in rage by accident because I just wasn't listening to her and then broke it. And then I had to get it sent off for repairs. To be fair, with the amount I ignored my mum and dad to come down for dinner and stop playing games, I probably would have broken my laptop as well. If you're wondering what this thing is in the background, I have no idea. Some sort of digital clock. I don't even know. That's what my channel looked like back in the day. This was, as I said, 100,000 subscriber special, by the way. Look how different YouTube looked. And what was I recording with? Why is everything out of focus? 21 million views and 100,000 subs. That was actually pretty crazy back then. Still is kind of crazy. I had all of my COD stats on. I had a 4.6 KD in World at War or something. Oh, man. Always flexing the KDs. And this little desk was literally where I did pretty much most of the work. Behind me, you got a load of Guinness Book of Records. When I was a kid, if I ever had nightmares, I'd read books to make myself feel better and eventually fall back to sleep. Still love Lego to this day. Filling the shelves and loads of teddy bears. I mean, hey, I do like fluffy things. That's why we got 2 fluffy dogs. Look at that, your boy. Flexing the iPhone 3GS, I think it was. I love that thing. First nice phone I'd ever owned in my life. I bought it with my YouTube money. I loved it. I don't like, bearing in mind, I'm a 6'3" person. The room I'm in now isn't that big. Oh, it's quite good art back in the day. Look at that little cheeky Wii remote and an old iPod Nano. I don't know how a 6'3" human existed in that room for as long as I did, but I did it. Oh, look at that. Modern Warfare 2 on PlayStation. I switched between PlayStation and Xbox so much. Fun fact, always preferred the PlayStation controller, but all of my mates were on... wait, what? Did I win a Smash Bros tournament? No way. This was uploaded in 720p. This was considered good quality back in the day. I can't read or see half the things I'm looking at, to be honest with you. As I was saying, like, PlayStation versus Xbox. I mean, I have all of them now. I mean, I'm on PC, technically. But I moved to Xbox just because all of the COD exclusivity was on Xbox, and it took me so long to get used to the controller. This was my life schedule when I was in 6th form. Further maths, physics, key skills. I thought I did that on a Friday. Design, maths. I was a big nerd, but I didn't do any revision in 6th form and didn't do that well, but YouTube paid off, thankfully. Thankfully. I don't know what is on this shelf, but... ooh, a few books, a few Pokemon toys. Probably now toys for my parents' dogs. Look at that cactus. Oh, baby. I had that for so long. I used to put my Lego figures in it. I don't know why. I'd probably just get spiked by all of the cactuses doing that. But I used to thought it was cool. Table tennis, absolutely gorgeous garden. Very, very fortunate. And football posts. Every single day, me and my brother used to come home from school for a little while and play table tennis. We got so cracked. And over the summer, hours of footballs were played. Even though I have never followed football, I actually low-key miss doing a lot of exercise with my mates in the garden. I was very fortunate to grow up in such a beautiful place. The infamous sink! Let's get a good look at it. No wonder I stayed in the room so long. I could literally do almost everything. Okay, I still need a toilet and I still need to bring in food. I mean, it made living in a tiny bedroom a little bit more convenient at least. Shout out PSP as well. I've actually literally still got that somewhere. Still haven't sold it. This was a Dazzle recorded in standard quality. Very first capture card I owned. Yet again, wasn't designed for recording games, but... everyone back in the day, we made it work. And here is probably a fake Pokemon card game that my grandparents got me from Thailand. Shout out Grandma and Grandpa hooking me up with a load of fake games that wiped your save data if you didn't play it for a few weeks. But look how many games was on that one cartridge. Probably very illegal, but back then nobody really monitored it. My gosh, I still throw my clothes in a massive pile like that to this day. Nothing has changed. What is that outside my room? Have I moved all of that from my room outside just to make it look more tidy? This was it, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it all began. It could start in your bedroom as well if you put in the hours, if you grind, if you create good content. Honestly, I started back then with like 100 subscribers, built up to 100,000, which you're seeing here, and now 17 million on my main, 6 million here on MoreAli-A. Come and subscribe and join the craziness that is going on right now. But I hope you've enjoyed this throwback. This video was literally private. You couldn't watch it and hasn't been watchable for years and years and years. And I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to see more secret private videos being reacted to here on the channel, give it a thumbs up. Check out more videos on the screen. Click them right now before I disappear. Quickly pick your favorite one. I'll see you over there. It's been fun. Goodbye.